Folks, hello and welcome to episode 2 of Capo Data Baby, the show where I drink from my saved data mug, which you can find on etsy.com/shop/data-team. Again, this is not a sponsored video, but I just really use this cup a lot and I figured, why don't I make a show where I talk about something, one thing per video, all the while drinking from this cup. This week's drink is a cup of expired tea. As a starter question, what kind of tea, if you drink tea, what's your favorite kind of tea? For me, it's Earl Grey, which this isn't. If there's anything you want me to talk about next week or the following weeks, leave a comment down below and I'll make sure to look at it. But now that I have that out of the way, let's talk about this week's topic, which is skills. Now, what do I mean by skills? I mean shit like this. I mean like you having a point in your life where you're like, hey, I don't have much to do, or I have a lot to do, but I want to do something more. I want to learn something which I've never done. There was a point where I learned magic and I was getting in a pretty advanced mode in magic, and then I was like, I don't know, I just veered away from it. There was a point where recently I wanted to learn how to solve a Rubik's Cube because I didn't know how to do it previously. And my good friend Sergio, hit star from the amazing movie, to Sergio, please do not watch it, I'm not even gonna put it in the iCard. He taught me how to solve one of these, and I have my notes written down and everything. I would do it on camera, but it would take like 3 to 4 minutes, and also this is a bad cube. Anyway, there was a point where I stayed at home, the home was pretty empty for like when I was like 13 to 14. I learned how to cook, for example. I'm a pretty good cook. I learned like little bits and pieces here and there, just little skills. And that's what makes us humans unique. That's what makes us pretty interesting. Because put me in a room with 5 other dudes, I'm not unique. I'm a pasty white dude with glasses and a beard. Not exactly the widest criteria, or the slimmest criteria. I mean, my Minecraft shirt really does set me apart, but it's these things that we learn and that we find out about other people. Finding out about someone who can, I don't know, open a beer bottle with just their finger, or those people that can like flick a champagne cork and have it like fly across the room. Someone who can do a one-handed push-up, or someone who can do a single fist, one finger pull-up or some shit. These things which you learn, the stuff that you gain in terms of like stupid shit which you're not gonna use. I'm never gonna be in a situation where there's a life or death situation where I need to solve a Rubik's Cube. No, it's just for me. When I wake up, I like solve it as fast as I can, and I continue with my day. And that's what that's what being human is all about, wanting to learn more. There's a teacher who told me this once, not the same teacher as last week, but he told me, or maybe it was a she, I honestly can't even remember, but we were young. Not knowing is not wrong. Not wanting to know is where the difficulty starts. And that's the beauty, really. Just wanting to, the beauty resides in wanting to know more. And being like, hey, I don't know, maybe a year ago, it was like NFTs started to be like a thing. It wasn't nearly as big as it is now. But it was like, a few people were bringing it up, and I was like, that's a stupid idea, but what are NFTs? And I Googled it, and I was like, okay, I gathered a lot of intel about what this is, and I still think it's a stupid idea. But anyway, hearing someone talk about something, be like, I don't know what that is. On Reddit, I posted my my easy guide to chords on Reddit, and every now and then I get like notifications from Reddit. I'm like, huh, someone's asking a question to which I do not know the answer. So I look for other people's answers to it, or I Google my own thing, or I ask my music teacher. Wanting to know more is really what helps you progress further. I started playing League of Legends a while back, and now I'm teaching people who are starting League of Legends. And there was a point where I was like, hey, I'm pretty good at the game now. And then I played with my friends who were miles better than me, and I was like, you know what, no, I'm not good. I'm not good at all. I need to be better. And I need to learn more, because there's shit which I still don't know. There's shit which I still can't understand. So I need to push myself to know more. In editing, I think I'm pretty good right now, but I'm not nearly as good as I could be. I see people like Chris from Save Data and the shit that he makes, and I'm like, you know what, I can try to go there. I see Zach and the shit that he makes. I'm like, I want to venture and try to be as good as that. Shit for you to follow, shit for you to start to learn. I started editing as one of those skills which I just had a lot of time on my hands. I figured I wanted to do that. I wasn't gonna start a YouTube channel. I started to make these stupid little videos for my family. I started editing school projects for my friends. I edited a school project for myself, which I may react to in the future if that's something you're interested to. And it was like a short film called Utopia. You learn these skills, and it's what sets you apart from other people, and it's what makes you unique, and it's what makes you interesting. I think that's what's really important, being interesting. Not trying to be interesting, but just in your innate nature, being interesting in yourself. And if you don't know any of the skills, which I highly doubt, because not the Rubik's, I keep reaching for the Rubik's Cube, I'm not sure. Like, there is at least one, like even like flicking, like I used to have people in class who would like do like these weird fucking Jedi Obi-Wan Kenobi type of things with a pen and their fingers. Any tiny little stupid little thing that you've done, little skill which you have, that's so cool to me. Like walking up to a person, talking to them, eventually finding out that they can do a weird thing. Like for example, there's one thing which I took from my brother, which is this: being able to close one eye only. When is this gonna be of any value to me? Never, but it's just pretty cool that I can do that, you know? There's that person that has really malleable skin and they can pull their neck skin up to their mouth. Stupid shit like that. I can't bend my finger more than this. Other people can do that. To me, that is really, really cool. And I'm not trying to act excited for the sake of the video. It's just, to me, that's a really cool concept, because there's shit which you have. And if everyone were like you, what is even the point? Everyone's different in their own ways. Some people are insanely different. Some people are like kind of similar with minor differences. And that's, all of that is cool. Meeting people, coming across all the different sizes and shapes and skill levels, and not even skill levels, but just skill types. I can solve a Rubik's Cube in 3 minutes. Sergio can solve a Rubik's Cube in 1 minute. Maybe someone's insanely good at bowling. Maybe someone's insanely good at whatever. Those little skills that you learn along the way, that's pretty cool. So for me, I leave you with this one question. What is one skill that you've learned that you think is pretty cool? Or what is one skill which you found in someone else that you think is pretty cool? Have one last massive swig with me as we end this video. Cheers, didn't spill it this time. There was a lot more than I bargained for there. But yeah, leave me your answer in the comments below. Again, if there's anything you want to talk about in the future, leave it down there and I'll make sure to take a look at it. If you missed the first episode, again, it'll be the iCard, actually by now it'll be the end of the video. But yeah, if you want to keep up with my updates, Twitter and Discord are in the description as always. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, stay safe. Peace. I missed the camera, peace.